Alrighty then. Let's get this show on the road, because I just... Yeah. Alright, so yeah, today we're going to be doing a deck, for every single legendary creature in Streets of Capenna. Today we're doing Toluz, Clever Conductor. Toluz is one of the non-heads of house, which basically means the design pattern for them is they are a 3-drop in their head of house colors. Toluz is for the Obscura, so that would be for Raffine. We'll just go over what they do really quick and what this deck the deck I made tries to do with them. So Toluz, they're a 3/1. They connive when they enter the battlefield. So most of the time they're going to end up being a 4/2. And their gimmick is basically whenever you would discard one or more cards, you exile them from your graveyard instead. And when Toluz dies, you take all the cards that were exiled with it and you put them back into your hand. So she's a really neat commander. However, the intention might be that she's supposed to be used, I think, for something like, for like the sort of 5-color threshold stuff that they've sort of got going on with Capenna. I think there's a different mechanic that works way, way, way better with her, and that is cycling. So we have a whole deck full of basically 2 things. Cards that cycle, 3 things, we'll go over them. Cards that cycle, cards that protect when they cards that we either can use to protect or to kill Toluz off, because if Toluz gets exiled, we don't get any of those cards back. And then finally, just a bunch of stuff that gives us no maximum hand size. And then the rest of the deck is just decent, good stuff that either draws cards or does other things like that. So we'll just jump right into it and start playing this one out. I think this is probably the first deck that I've made for this series that isn't just complete immediate aggro. By no means is it I would say it's a better deck than the other 2, but it's definitely fun to play. So let's see what we can get out of it. I'm going to aim for doing a couple games that I'm not sure how long. Yeah, it's not going to be a super long stream today by any means, maybe 40 minutes or so, but we'll just try it out. Trying to think what else to say about Toluz. They're really cool. I feel like, kind of like with Gidia, building with them in the actual commander format as opposed to Brawl/Historic Brawl would be more fun because you have a lot more cards to choose from in terms of, even for this archetype, right, doing a cycling based deck, you just have so many more cards to pull from in terms of cycling effects, and they are 3 colors, right, so you have access to, blue, white, black to work with. And this queue is taking forever. Clearly my win rate is just too incredibly high and the game doesn't know who to match me with. But yeah, I think you could also, there's no reason to make them your commander unless you're going to try to do something with their gimmick effect, right? There's no real point in being like, hey, I'm going to make a Toluz commander deck, but I'm just going to make it be white, blue, black, good stuff. Unlike Raffine, who sort of does things on their own, you really need them to actually be using their effects for it to be worth it. All right, what do we have? Is this keepable? We have 2 of the 3 colors. We have no max land size. We have a 2 and we have a 3-drop. But he's playing Goldos, which is not. All right, we'll keep. Can't hurt. Can't hurt to we'll just give it a couple tries. This deck I think is a little bit weaker. It relies on getting one of its combo parts off, but we'll just do Ondu Skyrunes, 1 into Ominous Seas, into Memory Leak, and then Folio of Fancies. Triskaidekaphile. Ominous Seas. I probably should have mulliganed this because we don't actually have the lands to play. I keep forgetting how these cards work in terms of their. Let's see. Oh, we don't have black for Memory Leak. Right. Forgot about that. Alright. Triskaidekaphile. And turn. We'll cycle Frostveil Ambush, I think, probably. What's he gonna go fetch? Please give me a land. That's not a land. Please don't be... Yep, okay, so we just went to grab... Do do we have? I would really like to actually get to use Memory Leak on him, but I don't think that's actually going to happen. Given that that's not going to happen, he's going to get Golos out fairly shortly. Let's go with we'll cycle Suffocating Fumes. It doesn't do anything. Oh, but that's not the colors that I would have wanted to spend there, mate. All right. We'll cycle Memory Leak at the end of his next turn. He's probably just going to play Cultivate into his land drop, and then he'll have space for Golos. I'm shocked. Yep, he'll have turn 5 Golos, which is less than great. Oh, you know what? If we... Okay, this actually isn't as bad anymore. Oh, is it? No, we don't actually have access to the counterspell. But we just cycled for the black. Okay, well... Oh, but that exiles artifacts. Never mind. I forgot that we actually had that. Well, I hate you as a person. Yep, back to the command zone. I hate Wash Away. Such an unfun card. I wonder if he's going to go get World Tree. Spoiler alert, it's going to be World Tree. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. I'm not shocked. Alright, Forsake the World. Okay, so let's... Alright, I'm just gonna keep punching him in the face. I wonder if he's gonna play Golos again. Man, our land base just does not support doing anything that I want to do right now. 2, 4, 5. If we get one more land, we'd be in a decent position. I think he's trying to figure out if he has to kill the Kraken. Because he can either play Golos or he can kill the Kraken, but he can't do both. Untap, upkeep, yeah. Boo. Everybody loves having their land removed. 5-color land removal. Alright, so this is going ugly. Your deck isn't even an archetype. It's just I have access to all 5 colors and free land. Wow. That was a lot of mana for not very much, which means that's probably a lot of big spells. May as well bait out the counterspell. It's not like it makes a difference if he plays it or not right now. Oh, we have our Reliquary Tower out. I'm still pretty sure we're hosed just because the difference in cards in hand and the fact that he can be like, I've got Golos. I will play Golos. I will go fetch the rest of my deck out. It's not great for us. I'm shocked. Yes. On the bright side, if he's having to use his board wipes, that might mean that he doesn't have a lot else to work with here. I would love it if we could get the Blue Sun Zenith off somehow. I'm gonna dig. Blue Sun Zenith might let us reset if we can hit a Hey, we hit what we needed. Yeah, Blue Sun Zenith gets us another 5 cards in hand. And I feel like in order to keep this game even anything in parity, we need more stuff in hand. Now we just have to hope that he doesn't have Spell Pierce. It would be cool to play you, but it would be even cooler to... Please don't have Spell Pierce. Okay, that's not perfect, but that's not terrible. That's really bad. That might just be game. I guess we do have Cast Out.
You have no place in my plans. Of course.
Do you really not have anything else you want to play? Unfortunately, the card that we would like to deal with this is sitting right here. So unless we top deck into, well, we do have, what's his name? We have the right god for this. So this is probably just control, so the rest of his hand is probably all counter spells. I'm shocked. Nine, 17, 18, 20. He almost has lethal. Bro, you either have a counterspell for it or you don't. I'm tapped out. Each player discards a card. Alright. Five-color good stuff is a boring archetype. Not going to concede though. Though if he doesn't actually end the game here with Nicol Bolas's -4. Okay, yep, you have lethal, you're not taking it. I don't have to play any longer with you. Ah, well. Not every game is great. I do get very salty playing into 5-color good stuff decks just because they are so... It's never interesting. It's never an interesting game. It's just a matter of whoever, like... 5-color good stuff's plan is just, I will play removal until I play a bomb, right? And in Commander, it's like, that. You want to play that and play Standard, that's fine. You want to do it in Commander, that's less interesting. You're not even trying to win in any clever way. You're just going to try to play big drops. Okay, this is cool. I haven't played against Xander yet. This is a terrible opening hand for colors. Free mulligan. This is much better. Do we have a 2-drop and a 3-drop? Yes. Which means it's going to have to be Lonely Sandbar on turn 1 into... This, I think, will be a fun game, because Xander lends himself very well to trying to do clever stuff, at the very least with him. I'm still going to be salty. I'm just going to be salty for a much better reason. Do we Arcane Signet, or do we... So there's... Let's go with... no, wait. I just played the wrong card colors for that. I guess we're doing Arcane Signet. Godless Shrine into Cycling Dranith Healer is probably the play next turn. I should see if I could add Raffine to this deck. I don't think he's in it right now. Even if you have Wash Away, you don't have the right colors for it. Wash Away is an annoying card. It feels like a card that is just designed to be Commander Hate for blue. Who do we want to get rid of here? So we can get rid of anything. I'm going to get rid of that for the moment. Oh, wait, right. The reason that you don't discard lands during that is so that... Ah, well. End turn. We can replay Toluz even if he removes him. Yep, resolves. You got 4 to work with. What's he gonna play? Oh, you got 5 to work with. I suspect I'm not going to like this. Really wish I still had Censor. Now we can Blue Sun Zenith if we have to. End turn. He gets priority back before I can actually cast Soul Shatter. Oh, but he passed it. Yeah, sorry, I'm not leaving that on the board, mate. Cast only during his turn, right? I don't think there's much real point to not cycling the Censor, just because he'll always have untapped mana at this point to pay the cost for it, so... Fires of Invention is a weird card. I feel like there was a point where it was completely broken, but then since Arena's a digital format, it's fixed here. I'd imagine that it's still annoying as all hell in paper. Did it ever get banned? I don't remember if it got banned in other formats. Wiretapping would be... Oh, we'll be able to cast Wiretapping. As long as he's got Fires of Invention on the field, he can't actually stop us. Hooray! No, that's not a good sign. Discard 2 cards from your hand. The correct choice here is these 2. Choose a card to exile. Two perspectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the right call here is... Actually... Come on, buddy. Block it. Thank you. I will take my entire hand of cards back. He is one land off. So what does this guy do? I mill half my deck. When he attacks, I just... Okay. So... He's actually kind of a terrible matchup for... Do we have any lands that can enter untapped? No. So let's go with Temple of Deceit. Do we have two? What is this? This is not instant speed. Cycling 2, cycling 2. We gain life. So if he hits his land drop, he's gonna play Xander. And there's nothing I can do to stop that. But we still have a hand, so... Okay. I'm not sure you wanted to do that, buddy. I think this is where things get very funny for me and very unfortunate for you. Let's discard... Glacial Fortress. Oh, let's play this actually, because now we no longer have maximum hand size. So this deck might not be very good, but it does play and draw a lot of cards. And I personally find that very funny. Alright, here comes Xander. Who do we keep? Oh. No, here comes Jataxis, Progress Tyrant. That's way worse. Except that both of you are in blue. 1... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can mill my entire library. I am 100% okay with that. It will not go well for you. You have cycling. Do I have any other better lands? So... I think the correct play here is this. We play this guy.
You mustn't be very wise to pick a fight. Heal!
Let's grab you. Given that we don't have access, so we'll play the Secluded Steppe. I want to hold mana for the Shelter, so we can blow up one of these two. So now we just have to hope that he didn't pull some form of something that will preemptively make us have to use the shelter. He did not. I think that's game in our favor. Because we can just shelter, protection from blue, and swing for lethal. How close are we to 9? He doesn't have any activatables. Yeah, that's game. Oh, I fucked it up. I needed to do, so let's see. I needed to play an instant or sorcery first. Yeah, I'm kind of dumb. I had lethal and I just threw it away. I don't think that we have enough cards in hand yet. I think that fundamentally that's the real problem here. Reconnaissance mission, Kefnet the Mindful. We don't have any counter spells. I like Kefnet. Do either of these have Death Touch? They don't. Actually...
Maintaining balance requires insight.
Oh, we can cycle this for free. Yeah. Well, I missed lethal, but I can still clear the board. Actually, let's be careful here that I don't. He is 11. If I attack with the dog, he has to block 1. Yeah, we attack with just the dog. Because if we attack with both, it's possible that he doesn't actually have to block both. So he'll leave somebody up. I'm a moron. Half the permanents they control, huh? Sacrifice 4 non-land permanents. 1, 2, 3. Do I have other sources of infinite hand? Wow, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I have thrown this game, I think, twice now. Well. I deserve to lose, and he deserves to win at this point. need to discard one more thing, huh? I would like to not give up the folio. I'm throwing this game so hard. Okay, one. Let's just get rid of... Do we have a better state if we reset the board? Yes, we do. Discard 3 cards in your hand. 1, 2, 3. Or we just beat him in the face with Kefnet the Mindful. We're not dead yet. Will he counterspell? Yes, he'll counterspell Blue Sun Zenith. Right? So... Instead, it needs to be... What's better? Magic Mirror or Blue Sun Zenith? This counters artifact, instant, or sorcery. Artifact, instant, or sorcery. Draw 2 cards, yep.
The entire multiverse is my library.
I'm throwing this game so badly. You know what? He can't counterspell me outside of Jin-Gitaxias, so I don't actually care if he holds cards in hand. He can either play them or not play them. I wonder if he'll go after Mordekin. He can't really afford to. He's so close to dying. Though he might be about to play something that lets him steal control of Kefnet. Okay. You still needed to pay the mana cost for that, my dude. You can't actually cast it for nothing and have things happen.
Your tiny mind couldn't possibly grasp my research.
I don't want to give up either of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did it again. Okay, activate ability. So I give that +3, right? I need to give it one more in stats. Do I have a way to do that? No. Why are you not... Because I played it. I'm an idiot. I admire his resolve for playing this out, but I'm doing so badly. Okay. We're not going to do anything clever or fancy. We're going to go to combat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to swing with 3. Does he have any life gain? No. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. I threw that so many times. I do not deserve to win. I absolutely do not deserve to win that. Alright, but this was a much better example of how this deck is supposed to play, right? And what it can do that's really cool. Obviously, I piloted that horrifically badly. And I didn't win. I didn't deserve that win. But that's what this deck can do when it works out right, is that you can discard your whole hand and then get it back and then play it again. The fact that I couldn't keep... I don't think there's any building tutors in these colors in Historic Brawl, which is what makes it so difficult to... Okay, so this is squirrel tokens. We have lots of good stuff. Okay, lots is kind of an overstatement. We have stuff. We have cards. They can be played. Island. Is he a 4-drop by default? No. I think I'll probably cycle Radiance Judgment just because this is green, black. Oh, I always forget this guy is technically a black commander. We'll see. Chatterfang has access to good stuff. Discard a card. If you discard a non-land card... I want you. I kind of want you. I am apathetic about you. But you cycle. Because the thing is that I want you to stick around a little bit. I don't immediately want you to get blown up, so I don't want to toss something that I want to play on my next turn. We have a lot of lands, though. That could come back to bite us. Is he going to play out Chatterfang? Yeah. Okay. kind of how I thought that would go. So he's going to go first. He's going to start his token production now, and that's going to become a problem for me. Syndicate Infiltrator is not really ready to use yet. I should really cut this card and just replace it with like a better 4-drop bomb. Maybe the Vampire that makes you draw stuff and your opponents lose life in Mythic from Ixalan. He's just not... I don't know why. I do know why I put him in, because he's a new card. I like new cards. I'm like, oh, new stuff. It'll be cool. It'll be great. No. No. It'll be acceptably mediocre. No blocks. What do you do? Sacrifice squirrels, give plus X minus X. Okay. I already have a lot of black. I don't have all the blue that I want just yet. 3 blue and 3 white, I think, is the magic threshold. So he can kill Toluz. Let's see. I want to see if he's going to do it. He's definitely thinking about it. He's like, oh, I see where this is going. So what we want against him is we want the creatures your opponents control get, I think, -2, -1. It's in the deck. We also have Ondu Inversion. Both of those would be good. It depends how... I don't know what power level this version of Chatterfang that I'm playing against is yet. He didn't have, like, 2 and 3 drops, so I'm not sure if it's great or just mediocre. He does have Woe Strider, though. Woe Strider's decent. That's a lot of free scries that he can get if he wants now, out of tokens. Maybe I do play Syndicate Infiltrator now. I feel like it will get a response. Is he waiting until he has... Is he looking for exile? Is he looking at Toluz and he's like, oh, I see how this works. I need to grab an exile card to burn these out of the game. That would be smart. It's the right play, and I don't have protection against it right now. What time is it? 9 p.m.? Alright, this is probably going to be the last game of the day. Oh, yep, okay, yep, that's worrying. That's, I wonder if he has, like, no, he can't have Wrist. Wrist is white. Hey. So the real question is, do we play it? Right now, he can give stuff -2. I think we do. I think we play it, we force out the response. Because the correct choice is to either sack everything with Woe Strider to scry, or use Chatterfang and 1 black to blow up one of my dudes. Probably, well, it could be either the Newsy or the other one. Presumably Toluz. But he might also just be looking at this going, I don't actually want to give him back a whole bunch of cards in hand. Maybe he's looking at snooping Newsy. It's not a terrible pick-off either. Yeah, that's probably the right choice. They'll sack down the other two to scry. Yeah, we want him back in the command zone. We got rid of one of his sack sources. That's decent, at least. But if he has any form of token production, we're about to be in a really, really unfortunate spot. I may just have to concede here and end the stream because I got some other stuff I need to do. This is kind of a fun game, though. It'd be kind of a bummer to. I think it's in his favor right now, but it's neat to see how this is starting to play out. Interesting. That's not what I was expecting. Harmonize is a weird card. I always forget that it exists until someone plays it. It doesn't do anything special mechanically. It's just an unusual card. Yes, I will take a basic land. Thank you very much. I would have preferred to have an 8/8. That's interesting, though. I feel like that's a good sign. That means he doesn't have enough stuff to like contest an 8/8. I'm happy about that. Alright, reconnaissance mission. I'm not sure what my turn 2 play is going to be yet. Let's go to combat first. I don't think he's going to block the Disciple. Maybe they already have a stack. Take action. Toluz, Clever Conductor. Alright, so they're just waiting. It's whoever gets there first. Alright, I hate cutting off the stream early, but I really want to go play Dota with my friends. And that won't happen unless I end the stream right now. So, thank you for watching, bye folks. I think we had one good game that really showed off how the deck works. We had one game where we got stomped, but that's kind of how it goes. So thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, all that stuff. If there's cards you want to see me do in Capenna, I'm not going in any particular order right now, so just let me know. I'll be more than happy to look at those ones next. So take care, and until next time.